Instagram nostalgia is completely ruining Salman Khan's career. We all love his prime era edits, but those exact videos are masking a massive problem why his newer movies are getting worse and worse. If you are among the ones who loves doom scrolling Instagram and you have a soft spot for Bollywood movies in your heart, then you must have watched trendy and flashy reels of Salman Khan's prime era over the top godly albums he gave us. But the PR and fans doesn't know that this is the sole reason that the newer movies of Salman Khan is getting bad to worse and are desperately disappointing fans again and again. In the 90s, a phase started to show up in the Indian cinemas that instantly started to live rent free in the hearts of Bollywood fans through the looks, through his charm, through the physique that made fans get up from the theater seat just to whistle and throw coins at the screen. In the 90s, Salman had the undeniable quintessential chocolate boy look. It was natural, it was fresh, and it worked flawlessly. Then the 2000s hit. The boy grew up. We got the rugged, handsome, occasionally shirtless superstar who was transitioning into mature roles. Again, absolutely brilliant. By the 2010s, he adopted the rigid, larger-than-life, almost untouchable Bhaijan persona. Dabang, Bajrangi Bhaijan, Sultan. They were these classics. The look was heavier, the acting was steeper, but it commanded respect. It matched the era, and more importantly, it matched his age. But then something shifted. The 2020s arrived, and instead of gracefully stepping into the veteran Silver Fox era that could have entirely redefined his career, Salman, and honestly, a massive chunk of Bollywood elites decided to hit the reverse gear, and they completely broke the gearbox in the process. The desperate obsession with looking forever young isn't just running their current movies, it's actively destroying the legendary legacy they have built over 3 decades. When you try to artificially achieve a prime look at 58 years old, you don't look young, you look like a deep fake of yourself. And ironically, it ruins the memory of the actual good looks that they had back in the day. How did we get here? To understand the downfall, we have to look behind the camera. There was a golden period in the late 2000s and 2010s where Salman was managed by a team that actually understood the pulse of the audience. They pushed him to do absolute bangers like Wanted and Dabang. They knew exactly how to market a superstar entering his late 40s. They rebranded him from a romantic hero to an unstoppable force of nature. But then, in a classic Bollywood move, he threw that ruthless professional machinery away just to bring his family into his management and production. And what did that give him? A massive, impenetrable echo chamber. When your family and yes men are running the show, nobody has the guts to look at the monitor after a take and say, Bhai, this VFX de-aging looks like a Snapchat filter gone wrong. The shift gave him momentum, creative and financial disaster. Race 3, Radhe, Kisi Ka Bhai Kisi Ki Jaan. These aren't movies anymore. They are 2 hours vanity project where the primary budget seems to be spent on aggressively smoothing out his face in post-production rather than writing a decent script. By refusing to age on screen, Bollywood megastars are completely losing out on an entire era of cinemas they could have dominated. The veteran roles. Look at Hollywood, the actors over there are embracing their older eras and it's keeping their legendary status completely intact. Think of Tom Cruise. Yes, the guy jumps off cliffs on motorcycles, but the camera lets his wrinkles show. He looks like a badass older guy doing impossible things, not a 60-year-old desperately trying to be look 25. They aren't erasing their age, they are weaponizing it. The grey hair, the facial lines, it tells a story. It commands respect just by walking into the frame. And let's be fair, it's not just Salman. Shah Rukh Khan struggled with this exact same trap. As much as we loved his massive comeback last year, last to last year. Let's be painfully honest, the de-aging VFX in Pathan and Donkey was jarring. SRK doesn't look naturally young anymore, and that is perfectly fine. But here is why SRK is pulling ahead. He seemed to be waking up to reality. He's starting to pivot. With his upcoming project King, reports suggest he is finally embracing an older, greater, doll-like era. At least the trailer says so. No romantic boy next door illusion, just raw, age-appropriate screen presence. If these superstars want a masterclass on how to do it right, they don't even need to look at Hollywood. Just look at Aamir Khan in Dangal. Aamir completely embraced the grey hair, the overweight physique, and the actual physical reality of being a middle-aged father to grown daughters. Did it hurt his stardom? Did the audience reject him because he didn't look like a 90s chocolate boy? No, it broke global box office records because the audience connect with authenticity, not a plastic airbrushed illusion. Bollywood's biggest icons need to realize that aging isn't a disease, it's an upgrade. Instagram edits and the nostalgia reels are great, but you cannot build a future by applying a smoothing brush over your past. We don't want a 50-year-old man trying to romance a 25-year-old actress while wearing a CGI mask. We want a 58-year-old man giving us a performance so heavy, so raw, and so dominant that it reminds us exactly why he ruled the industry for 30 years. Stop trying to be the young hero, be the veteran, be the legend, because right now the only thing this anti-aging obsession is smoothing out is their legacy. And this was screen speculations, and I just drop another banger. Let's see how much you appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Let me see you in the next one.